This week 10 has been fantastic week actually. I have been able to write morning pages on all the days of this week, and I think the other breakthrough I had was trying to find reasons as to why I would not write regularly, and the book gives you various blocks or deadlies, as the author calls it. Those deadlies typically will talk about food or money or family or sex or many other such things, drugs, alcohol. We use these as excuses to not write. I think if only I had enough money, I would be writing, or if only I had a stable family life, I would be writing, or things like that. But I have actually seen that many of these things are not applicable in my case. But definitely, I think it is the fear. Then I use one of these excuses to not write because of the fear of failure, and I think that is quite strong, and we don't realize it, but we hide behind these excuses about money or food or family and so on and so forth, or work actually. And I find myself sometimes hiding behind the work excuse, which is to say that I've got too much work to do and I don't have enough time, and because of the time constraint I'm not able to write. And that has been a constant theme. And what happens in a situation like this is because you have convinced yourself that because of the work constraint you are not able to write, that becomes a legitimate excuse not to write, actually, because who can argue that work is stopping you from writing. But the truth is, you don't need a lot of time to write. You only need about half an hour in a day. In fact, writing is such an intense activity that if you try to put in more hours, at least in my case, your output actually decreases. So you only need about half an hour, 1 hour in a day. You wake up early in the morning, squeeze in that half an hour, before 5 or 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning, and then you're free to continue with your regular responsibilities of family and work and so on. You don't really need to quit your job to write, or to follow any artistic pursuit for that matter. So if you wanted to paint, if you wanted to pursue music, all those things are possible. You just need to dedicate 1 hour every morning. And I find morning to be a better place for me to do the writing, because in the morning I don't have any distractions, and that is why I prefer morning times for doing the creative work. And the mind is fresh, and because of that, you probably are at your creative best. But that's me. You got to figure out what will work for you. But this book definitely helped in that direction as well. And I've gone ahead and bought two more notebooks. One for my writing creativity, and the other one is for morning pages. And I was listening to Julia's interview where she explained what she actually means by morning pages, and essentially she is suggesting that any thought that comes to your mind is what you're supposed to write down. It's not diary writing, it's not journaling, so you're not putting specific effort or conscious thought into writing only valuable stuff there, something for posterity. Definitely not. What happens is, you simply write down any thoughts that come to your mind, whether it is about you need a cup of coffee to start your day, or it is raining outside as it is right now, fantastic weather. I think this is the best time to be out. The parks are empty because people are not out. The rain, in India at least, makes the weather slightly humid, but all the more enjoyable. You get a tiny break from the heat here in Delhi, and the weather is fantastic. The trees are wet, and I think that wetness in the tree kind of brings some childhood memories back to me. I have some fond memories of rain, and that's why I never miss an opportunity to come out in the rain, actually. And here in Delhi, we don't get that many opportunities to enjoy the rain, because it only rains maybe, I think, 10-15 times in a year, when you can actually come out and enjoy. Sometimes it rains in the winter as well, but winter is too cold to come out. So this is a fantastic weather to enjoy. So you can write anything that comes to your mind in those morning pages. You can write about the fact that you need to change your bed sheets, they are not looking tidy, or you need to empty the dishwasher. You just write it down there. You need to do taxes, or you need to call a friend or call back a colleague, things like that. So you write all those things down, and what the morning pages do is they let you actually clear up your mind of all this stuff that you need to think about, and it frees up that mind space, so that you are able to approach your day with a clear mind, a lot of clarity. And I got that clarity. I have done it for 72 consecutive days now, and I feel that clarity has definitely helped me in making sure that I am able to approach my day more productively, more positively as well. So that's what morning pages are. You don't need to go back and read them. It is essentially a brain dump, literally. So you essentially jot down everything that comes to your mind into those pages, and then you have a slightly free mind to focus on the rest of the day, and that is why they are supposed to be done in the morning. Julia also suggests that you don't really need to read them. In one task in the book, she has asked you to read them again, so you can at least get a better clarity on the insights that you've received and the actions. And she suggests you highlight them as you read them. But other than that, she literally says that those books can be burnt, they can be buried, they don't need to be preserved. Essentially, what she says that if she wanted to write her memoir, she doesn't have to refer to the morning pages, because just the act of writing them down, they got committed to your memory, and then based on that, you should be able to write your memoirs better. That's her recommendation. The idea of those morning pages is to approach your life fearlessly, and have fun doing things that you enjoy doing, as this one is doing. She loves to run around, and she's thoroughly enjoying herself. So that's the main intention, is to enjoy your life as much as you can, doing activities that you enjoy doing. And that is how it is currently helping me to focus on things that matter to me. That gives me a lot of clarity. And I read somebody's comment somewhere that somebody who did not like artist pages as much, that person was essentially saying that artist pages makes you artist way book makes you selfish, and you can't have that selfish approach towards life. And I think that was the concern that this person had about morning pages. I feel it is the other way around. I feel that morning pages are super critical, because unless you have self-love, unless you love yourself, you can't really be of much value to anyone else. And I think that is an important fact to keep in mind, that you should always get your priorities right first, love yourself first, and then you will be able to help others. I think the other aspect of morning pages or the artist way is that all the activities that you do, they help you look deeper inside you, and some of the things that you did not, some of the things that you think could be hindrances in your growth, you get to see them, analyze them, and you don't sometimes realize that those are potentially things that are just blocking you, and should be focusing on to improve your creative pursuit. I think that is like super critical to keep in mind. The other thing that has helped me through this week, actually, I did not get enough time to do a lot of activities there, but one of the things was about being workaholic, and I think I am workaholic, where I don't have any boundaries on when my work starts, when it finishes. So I keep following my work pretty much throughout the day, and that typically I think more than the time it exhausts me sometimes, and with so much of energy gone into it, then there is not much time, not much energy left actually to do anything creative as well, or anything else as well. So I think introducing play in your day re-energizes you, and that then in turn makes you more productive at work. So you can actually get more done in less time if you introduce play. And many studies have actually shown that your brain development is also better when there is a lot of play introduced in your day, and then your work can also become a bit playful as well. You are more relaxed, so less stressed, and then people around you sense that, and they are also equally relaxed. You get better things done, more things done when you are slightly stress free. So I think that is the other aspect of artist way that has helped me, is through focusing on play, making the most use of my time. I always feel that I have very limited time. All my social media consumption has gone down. It wasn't much to start with anyway. I've spent less time on movies and television. I would prefer to read more, but actually I'm just getting my time burnt in a lot of work and in the morning pages, and some of the other tasks that are given in the book, and even those are not getting done very well. So I think the next aspect to focus on is a better energy management, not time management but energy management. Look how you are spending your energy. What are the tasks that exhaust you quickly? What are the tasks that rejuvenates your energy? And start focusing on your day from an energy perspective rather than from the time perspective. And you will find that the moment you free up energy, the time will become available automatically, because you will be able to do more things in less time, and also you will be able to avoid things that don't matter anymore because they are energy burners. So that would be my recommendation going forward. Just look at your energy consumption, and it's like car. Sometimes you drive too fast and the fuel efficiency goes down. If you drive at a constant speed, if you don't do too much while driving, you are more energy efficient. So things like that, you got to kind of consider those options while going through your life as well. If it is a long traffic light, you switch off your engine. Similarly, when you take a break from your work, just switch off your mind for a little bit. Don't keep thinking about things that time. Just focus on something else around that time. Maybe some playful activity. I think that is what will help you. I felt that's definitely something that has helped me. So that's a wrap now, guys, for week 10. It's been a fantastic week for me. I would definitely continue to write morning pages going forward. I don't know whether I will burn them afterwards, as Julia says, but let them at least be there, because I'm not doing any journaling separately anyway. So this could be used as a kind of a partial journal for me, if not full. That's what I would say I would use them for going forward. Guys, if you haven't, if you are having any difficulty with self-discipline, not able to complete tasks that you wanted to complete, definitely try and do morning pages. Just write 3 pages of random stuff that comes to your mind every morning, and you'll find that your issue with self-discipline also gets sorted very quickly. All the best, guys. That's it from my side. Signing off, and fun. Enjoy. Be curious, as this one always is, to find new sounds, to find new smells, to find new adventures. Go after every moment as if it's your first and last moment. Have fun, guys.